my cherished child. I speak to you now with a voice eternal, unwavering as the heavens above. Hear me clearly, for today I send you a sign, a message uniquely crafted to hold the key to the deepest desires of your heart. Do not let your focus falter or your thoughts wander, for what I offer is no ordinary gift but a compass to guide your steps. Like, comment, and share so my voice may reach others who long to hear my word. You have prayed and sought me, and today I answer. The wind stirring in your life may feel unsettling, yet even in the midst of this seeming chaos, I am with you. Every breeze, every gust carries the whispers of my will. Listen not with the ears of the flesh but with the ears of your spirit. What I send today will not come with thunder or lightning but in a quiet stillness that is often overlooked. You will know it when it arrives. You may ask, why now? Because today your spirit aligns with my purpose. In my kingdom, nothing happens by chance. Everything unfolds in its appointed time. Now you stand at a crossroads where your faith must overcome your fears. I will not speak through the noise, but with clarity, if your heart remains open. The key you seek is not far. It lies directly before you. Today I send this sign to illuminate your path. If you feel inspired to support this channel's mission of spreading faith and hope to others, you can contribute by clicking the Super Thanks button below this video. To guide your steps, you must trust me enough to move forward, even when the path ahead seems unclear. Release your grip on what you already know, for what I have prepared for you surpasses anything you can imagine. Are you ready to journey into the unknown with me? Your life is like a tapestry, and each thread is woven with my purpose. Today I place in your hands a new thread to add to its beauty. Do not fear change. Welcome it as a cherished gift. The sign I send is not a question but an answer, a clear and resounding yes to the prayers you've whispered in silence. Will you open your heart to receive it? If you feel God is speaking to you now, type 2525. The world clamors for your attention, pulling you in every direction but upward. Yet in the midst of this chaos, my voice remains steady and unchanging. Look for the sign, but not with eyes clouded by worry. Instead, see with eyes sharpened by faith. You won't find it in grandeur or spectacle, but in the beauty of simplicity. When the sign appears, let your heart rejoice, for it is not just a response but an invitation. I am drawing you closer, asking you to trust me more deeply than before. Every step you take toward the light pulls you further away from the shadows. Are you ready to step into the promise I have prepared for you? Remember this, you are never alone. Even when you feel abandoned, I am always with you. The sign I send today is my reminder that I see you, I hear you, and I am walking with you. Be courageous, for the path I've set before you is one of peace, even if it begins with uncertainty. Many voices may try to drown out mine, but my voice speaks directly to the depths of your soul. It calls you by name, knowing your fears and your greatest hopes. When the sign comes, let it quiet your doubts and remove your hesitation. You are more than what you see in the mirror. You are a reflection of my image. The sign I send today affirms your worth, your purpose, and your place in my divine plan. Do not dismiss it, for to do so would be to deny a part of who you are. Will you accept what I am showing you? If you trust this, type 3030. God is speaking to you through this message. The sign I send today is not solely for you but for all those whose lives will be touched through yours. Your willingness to follow my call creates a ripple effect, reaching hearts and places you may never witness. Remember, you are a vessel, and what I pour into you is meant to overflow and bless others. The delays you've faced were not rejections but preparations. Now, the time has come for the promises I've made to you to be fulfilled. This sign is a confirmation, a divine seal on all I have declared for your life. Are you ready to receive it? Faith is the bridge that connects the promise to its fulfillment, and the sign I send today is proof that you are moving in the right direction. Do not let fear sway your steps. Let faith make them steadfast. What you've been seeking is closer than you realize. The challenges before you are not barriers but stepping stones to greater wisdom and grace. Embrace the process, for it is shaping you into the person I've called you to be. Trust this journey even when the path ahead feels uncertain. I am the light that illuminates each step you take. I may not show you the entire path, but I will always reveal the next step. Trust me with the unknown, for I see the end from the beginning. Will you follow my light even if it only reveals your next move? If you believe I am preparing you for something greater, write 2627. Today I call you to release what no longer serves you. The sign I send will direct your energy and focus toward what truly matters. Do not cling to the old when I am offering you the new. Let go and you will be ready to receive. Even in the moments of silence when you felt overlooked, know that I have never forgotten you. This sign is my assurance that I've heard your prayers. Let it remind you that my timing is perfect even when it feels delayed. You have a purpose that cannot be stopped. This sign is confirmation that you are walking in step with my plan, even when the road feels winding. Trust that I am the one who has set this path before you. Will you believe that my plans for you are good? Do not underestimate the significance of this moment. The sign I send today is not just a message but a catalyst, a movement that will bring transformation in the spiritual realm and change your life. Let it inspire bold action, not hesitation. My beloved child, you are more precious to me than you can comprehend. The sign I send today is a reflection of my love, a tangible reminder that you are never alone. Hold on to it tightly and let it strengthen your faith for what lies ahead. If you are ready to receive the sign I am sending, write 3535. I see the burden you carry in your heart, tired, yet held together by the hope within you. The sign I send today is not just an answer to your questions but a renewal for your spirit. You are not lost in the crowd. I know you intimately and completely. This is your moment to realize that I am the God who sees you and responds to your every need. The road you've walked may have felt uncertain, filled with unexpected twists and delays. But know this, every step was guided with purpose. I have been with you all along, even in the moments when you thought you were alone. The sign I send today will reveal the meaning behind the detours and waiting. Are you ready to see the masterpiece I've been creating in your life? Sometimes the sign isn't found in what you gain but in what you release. Let go of the things that hold you back even if they feel familiar or safe. I am calling you to something far greater, but for this you must make room in your heart and life. Will you trust me enough to let go? The sign I send may challenge your expectations, for my ways are higher than yours. It might not look the way you imagined, but it will be exactly what you need. Stay vigilant, for my answers often come wrapped in humility and simplicity. Will you recognize my hand even if it comes in an unexpected form? You've prayed for clarity and today I am giving it to you. The sign I send will clear away the fog of doubt and confusion, allowing you to see the path forward. Trust that I am leading you toward peace, not turmoil. Will you choose to follow where I lead? If you believe this, write 387 as a declaration that God is bringing clarity to your life today. Your faith is the fertile ground where my promises take root, and the sign I send today is the rain that nourishes what I have planted in you. Do not let fear wither your faith, instead let it flourish. What grows in your life will reflect the care and attention you give to it. Will you nurture the seeds I have sown within you? I'm not asking you to understand everything right now, but to trust in me completely. The sign I am sending today is not a complete roadmap, but a gentle assurance that I am guiding your steps. You may not see the entire journey, but trust that each step aligns with my perfect plan. Will you walk forward with me even when the path ahead is unclear? In the stillness you will find me. To recognize the sign, quiet your heart and attune your soul to my voice. Step away from the noise and distractions of the world, for it is in silence that I reveal my will. Will you take time to listen? I am the God of miracles, but I also work in the small, everyday moments of life. The sign I send today may seem humble at first glance, but its impact will be profound. Do not dismiss it simply because it doesn't appear extraordinary. Will you seek my presence in the small and ordinary details of your day? This sign is not only for your benefit but for my glory. As you receive it, let it draw you closer to me. Your obedience will become a living testimony of my faithfulness and love to those around you. Through your response, others will see my hand at work. Will you allow your life to shine as a beacon of hope and faith for others? If you believe I am revealing my will in your life, write WR 591. Your response carries power, and what you choose to do next will open the door for me to accomplish even more through you. Do not hesitate, take the next step in faith no matter how small it seems. The sign I send will not only guide you but also protect you. It is my way of steering you away from harm and leading you towards safety and peace. Trust that my perspective is greater than yours, and my guidance is always for your good. Will you follow me even when the way forward feels uncertain? Every promise I have made is true, and the sign I send today is evidence of my faithfulness. Remember, I am the God who never forgets his word or breaks his covenant. Hold on to this sign as a reminder that my promises are for you and will never fail. You may feel unworthy of what I am giving, but my love for you does not depend on your perfection. The sign I send is a reflection of my grace, freely given to you because you are deeply loved. Will you receive this gift with gratitude and faith? The battles you face are not yours to fight alone. I am your defender, your fortress, and your shield. The sign I send today is a reminder that I am fighting for you, even in unseen ways. You are never outnumbered or abandoned when I am by your side. Will you rest in the certainty of my protection? If you believe this, write 834 as a declaration of trust that I am with you in this season. This sign is more than a message, it's a shift in your spirit. It's an invitation to draw closer to me and align yourself fully with my will. Do not fear the changes this may bring, for I am your strength and will sustain you. You've asked for direction and I have heard your prayers. The sign I send is my answer, but it requires your faith to take the first step. Even if the step feels difficult, it will lead to the most profound rewards. Trust that I have already prepared the way ahead. In moments of doubt, remember that I am unchanging. Though the world around you may seem unstable, I remain your solid foundation. The sign I send today is a reminder of my steadfastness and a pillar of hope in uncertain times. Even if you feel unready for what lies ahead, know that I equip those I call. Trust in me, for I will walk with you every step of the way. Will you move forward with faith, knowing I am by your side? The sign I offer today is not merely guidance, but also empowerment. Where you see your own limitations, I see great potential. Are you willing to allow my strength to be made perfect in your weakness? This sign transcends human understanding. It speaks directly to your spirit, filling you with peace and joy. Will you open your heart to embrace what I am offering? If you are ready to align your heart with my purpose, write 2470. There is a deep beauty in surrender, a peace that comes from releasing control over what cannot be changed. The sign I send today invites you to trust, not in defeat, but with a complete surrender of faith. Will you place your burdens at my feet and trust me with the outcome? This sign is more than just information. It is a divine affirmation of what I have already planted in your heart. Let it strengthen your confidence and inspire you to move forward, knowing that you are never walking alone. Will you take courage and walk the path I've laid before you? I care not only about the destination but also the journey. The sign I send today is a reminder to treasure each step, to find joy in the process, and to recognize that it is through the journey that your faith is deepened and you grow. Will you trust that I am with you every step of the way? The sign will challenge how you see things, urging you to view life through the eyes of faith, not fear. It may require you to let go of the familiar and step into the unknown, but remember, I am the God who makes a way and moves mountains. Will you trust me to do the impossible in your life? The timing of the sign is perfect, even if it seems delayed by your standards. My timing is different, but it is always right. Will you rest in my divine schedule and trust that it is for your good? Write 93 if you trust in my perfect timing. I know the plans I have for you, plans to bring you prosperity and not harm. The sign today offers you a glimpse of those plans, a reminder that I am working for your good even when the way ahead feels unclear. Will you trust in the goodness and perfection of my plans? Your faith is like a seed, and the sign I send today is the rain that nourishes its growth. It may seem small at first, but with time and care it will flourish. Do not despise humble beginnings, for great things often grow from small starts. Will you nurture the faith I've placed in you? The sign I send today marks not an end, but a new beginning, a first step on a journey that will lead you to places beyond your imagination. Trust that I am with you in every moment, opening doors and clearing paths. Will you step forward with courage into this new chapter? The challenges you face are not in vain. The sign today is a reminder that I am using every struggle to shape and transform you. Nothing is wasted when placed in my hands. Will you trust that I am working all things together for your good? The sign I send is also a call to action. It is not just a message to contemplate but a direction to follow. It may seem beyond your abilities, but remember, I am the one who strengthens you. Will you take that leap of faith? If you are ready to trust and take the leap, write 50-50. The sign today is more than a fleeting moment. It is an encounter with my purpose and an opportunity to experience my presence in a deeper, more intimate way. Look beyond the visible and let your spirit recognize my presence. The sign I present to you today is not just guidance, but a proclamation of my ongoing work in your life. You may have questioned whether I still speak to you or care about the details of your life. Let this sign serve as proof that I do. Every hair on your head is counted, and every tear you shed is precious to me. Will you trust that I care about every moment of your journey? I am the God who turns sorrow into joy and ashes into beauty. Today, this sign affirms that I am still the God of transformation. No matter how broken or lost you may feel, I am the one who restores. Will you trust me to renew all things? What I send today requires courage, not because it is frightening, but because it is sacred. I am calling you to something greater, to holy ground. Will you approach this call with reverence? My voice is speaking directly to your heart, calling you out of darkness and into the light. This sign is an invitation to release fear and step into faith. Do not retreat, for I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and soundness of mind. Will you accept my call to courage? Write 389 if you are ready to walk boldly in the light of my promise. Your past does not define you. My love gives you a new identity. This sign today is a reminder that I have already redeemed your story. No matter how far you've wandered, my arms are always open to welcome you. Will you accept the grace I am offering? This sign will awaken something within you, a spark, a movement, a sense of renewal. Do not ignore this feeling, for it is my spirit at work in your life, calling you to rise and move forward in faith. Will you respond to what is being stirred within you? This sign is not only for you but for those who will come after you. Your faithfulness today will prepare the way for others tomorrow. You are part of a legacy of faith that spans generations. Will you choose to build on what I have entrusted to you? When you pray for peace, understand that the sign I send is my answer. It may not eliminate every challenge, but it will remind you that my peace surpasses all understanding, even amidst life's storms. Will you allow my peace to rule your heart and mind? I am the God who redeems time. The sign I send today is a reminder that nothing is wasted, not a moment, not a failure, not a loss. I can restore what has been taken and multiply what remains. Will you trust me to bring beauty to what seems broken? Write WR 821 if you believe I will redeem time and restore what was lost. The sign will be a light in the darkness, a beacon to guide you when the path ahead seems unclear. You need not walk alone, for I am your constant companion. When you see this sign, know that it is my way of saying, I am with you. Will you follow the light I provide? This moment is sacred as it marks an encounter. The sign is not merely a response to your prayers, but proof of my desire to be near you. I am not distant or unreachable, I am right beside you. Will you draw near to me as I draw near to you? You may feel weary, but do not give up. The sign today is a reminder to persevere, even when the road feels long. Every step you take in faith is a victory. Will you continue walking, knowing I am beside you? The sign I send will align your heart with my purposes. It will reveal areas of your life that need my touch, my guidance, and my healing. Do not fear what I reveal, for I bring to light only what I wish to heal. Will you allow me to work in the places you've kept hidden? I am the God who opens doors. The sign I send today may present an opportunity that seems beyond what you imagine, but remember, nothing is beyond my power. When I open a door, I also give you the strength to walk through it. Will you trust me and step into what I have prepared for you? If you believe that I am opening new doors today, know that this sign is a reminder of my faithfulness. My promises are as certain as the rising sun, not empty words, but eternal truths. Hold fast to them even when the world tries to convince you otherwise. Stand firm, for I love you immeasurably. This sign is a reflection of that love, a reminder that you are seen, known, and deeply loved. Will you open your heart and receive my love with trust? Hear my voice. It is eternal, whispering through time. The sign I send today is more than a message. It is a key to the depths of your heart. Do not turn away or let distractions divert you, for this moment is sacred. You have prayed, sought, and today I am answering. Even in the chaos of your life, I am present. Do not expect thunder or lightning. I speak in stillness. Will you recognize my movement when it comes? Today is the day your spirit aligns with my purpose. There are no coincidences in my kingdom. This is the moment when your faith must overcome fear. The door you seek is already within reach, and the sign I send today will illuminate your steps. Even when the path seems dark, trust that I am ahead, guiding you. I am the God who sees and responds. The sign I send today reminds you that you are never alone, even when you feel forgotten. I know your fears, and I am waiting to see your courage. This is an opportunity to trust me more deeply. Every step toward the light is a victory over the shadows. Are you ready to step into the promise I have reserved for you? Remember, my voice knows your essence. When the sign arrives, let it silence doubts and renew your confidence. You are more than what you see in the mirror. You are a reflection of my love and purpose. This sign is a reminder of your worth and your role in my eternal plan. My grace is sufficient. What I send today is not just for you, but for those around you. Your obedience to my call impacts generations. The delays you faced were not denials, but preparations for something greater. Now is the time for the fulfillment of the promise. The sign will confirm that you are on the right path. Trust the process. Even when the way seems uncertain, I am the light that illuminates every step. My guidance is always for your good. Let go of what no longer serves you and embrace the new I am offering. The sign I send today is both a response to your prayers and a testimony of my love for you. Accept it in faith and let it renew your strength. I am faithful. My promises are true, and the sign I send today is proof of that. It is a reminder of my unshakable covenant and my unchanging love. No matter how you feel, know that my grace is not based on your merit, but on my love. Receive this sign with gratitude and let it strengthen your faith for the days ahead. What will you do now? Your response will determine the fullness of what I can accomplish in your life. Do not hesitate, but act in faith. The sign I send today will guide you and protect you. It is my way of shielding you from danger and leading you to safety. Trust me and follow my light, even if only one step is revealed at a time. I see all and am with you every step of the way. Are you ready to receive what I have prepared for you? May this sign remain in your heart as proof of the immutability of my promises to you. Trust in the certainty of my nature, which never changes. Even if you feel unworthy of what I am sending, remember, my love for you is not dependent on your merit. This sign is a reflection of my grace, not your perfection. Accept it with confidence, for I give freely to those I love. Receive this gift with a grateful heart, knowing that I am the one who loves you without measure. With all my love, your God.